Our job under the Constitution is not just to fund agencies, I should say, but it's also to define them and to ensure they are organized. For over 6 months, we have worked across party lines to get to this bill. The result codifies who leads and who reports, bringing excellence back to the agency steering American diplomacy abroad. The State Department authorization package ensures that Secretary Rubio and every future secretary has clear command and control. Each bureau, every senior official will know their role and the responsibility. If something works, we codify it. If it doesn't, we fix it or we eliminate it, which is exactly what we're doing with this legislation. Most importantly, we will fill offices that have been long overdue to be codified. Most of states' most essential and powerful positions exist only in practice, not in law. The political affairs undersecretary, for instance, known as State Department, or known within the State Department as P, as in Peter, oversees every embassy and consulate across the entire world. The official reports directly to the secretary and helps develop U.S. foreign policy for every single region. After the secretary and deputy secretary, this is the department's most important position, and Title II of H.R. 5426 finally establishes the statute of the Undersecretary of Political Affairs and for all the regional assistant secretaries that report to them. But unfortunately, up until now, only one regional assistant secretary for North and Central Asia is codified in law. 1 out of 6. Therefore, this bill corrects exactly that, and it establishes assistant secretaries for Africa, Near East, East Asia, and the Pacific, and South and Central Asia. We also include a bipartisan priority, an ambassador at large for Arctic affairs, reporting to the P undersecretary, and a unit to counter the malign Chinese influence in East Asia and the Pacific Bureau. Colleagues on both sides of the aisle have submitted priorities through the members' portal, as they did for the other 7 titles in this full authorization package that we're discussing this afternoon. Most of what you see here reflects positions agreed to by the majority and the minority over months and months of negotiations. In other words, this has been a bipartisan process. Unfortunately, 2 key positions, the assistant secretaries for Western Hemisphere affairs and for European and Eurasian affairs, were not included in this base text of the law. But in this moment, we will take care of that, and I'm going to bring up a manager's amendment, which will correct that and ensure both are codified into law. So let me close with this. H.R. 5246 is not bipartisan. This is a common sense legislation good for the American people. This is Congress exercising one of our most important constitutional powers, executive oversight, vital for a healthy republic. For the first time in many years, this bill places in statute the entire structure of the political affairs undersecretary and every regional assistant secretary. This is critical to ensure that the State Department has structure, accountability, and transparency, no matter who sits in the Oval Office. I urge all members to support this bill, support accountability, and America's ability to conduct foreign policy with one clear voice. It's essential.